He had hoped his court case would symbolise a small victory for migrants and refugees against an increasingly hostile Hungarian government. Instead, Ahmed Hamed lost his case and now has to pay nearly $2,000 in court fees within the next 15 days. The case relates to when Hamed, already a resident of Cyprus, was on trial for his role in a riot on the Hungary-Serbia border in September 2015. Hamed said he'd been described as a convict in a government survey before he was found guilty. But on Friday, a judge ruled he could not claim defamation.
The omission of the defendant being described as a convict before being convicted has not breached the good reputation of the plaintiff, because he did indeed throw stones at the Hungarian police who were defending the border, and this was the decisive factor of his judgment by the society.
Hamed was convicted in 2016 of what the Hungarian court described as a terror act after he helped hundreds of migrants force their way through an open border gate the year before. The riots took place at the height of Europe's migration crisis and a day before Prime Minister Viktor Orban's anti-immigration government sealed the border with a razor-wire fence. Orban's hardline anti-immigration stance has put Hungary at odds with fellow EU members, Germany and France.
Hungary's aim is that in all EU institutions, the anti-migration forces should become the majority. First, the anti-migration forces should become the majority in the European Parliament. A few months later, they should become the majority in the Commission.
Hamed's case prompted an unprecedented decision by the European Parliament to sanction Hungary for flouting EU rules on democracy, civil rights and corruption. He'll now be deported to Cyprus and will not be allowed to return to Hungary for 10 years. Shamim Chowdhury, TRT World.